guys, it's me. I hope you have all had a wonderful month. I know that Thanksgiving just occurred, so for those of you who are into that sort of thing and celebrated, happy Thanksgiving to you. And for those of you who are less into that sort of thing or just not American, I hope you had a wonderful month either way. With that in mind though, some of you might have noticed that I'm freshly back from Japan, and although I can't quite say what I was up to, wink wink, I can do a few rambles about it, and I thought it might be nice to do an impromptu little ASMR story time with all of you there, talking about Japan stuff and cool stuff I picked up in Japan. So I've actually got a bunch of stuff on my table in front of me, which I'm going to use as sound triggers, and talk about Japan, or Tokyo to be precise, and hope that all of you enjoy it. I know, traditional ASMR coming from me. For once, I'm not pretending to be a handsome prince, or a devilish yandere, or the man of your dreams, even though I'm usually that the rest of the year round. But yes, I thought I would start off with this thing that I got. Now, what I've got here is something I picked up from the Pokemon Center in Japan, because like any good nerd, I needed to make my presence felt in the Pokemon Center. So I picked up a metal Pokeball, which inside, if you hold on a second. Wait, it's tight. Oh, there we go. Oh, a year of going to the gym and I struggled to open a Pokeball. Damn. It is filled with different flavors of mints, and the kind of candy that you get on the inside is really cool. So we've got a Gengar candy, which I really like. Gengar is my favorite Pokemon, in case anyone doesn't know. I actually have a necklace of Gengar, which was one of my first purchases when I started my channel. It's actually right here. And you guys might know that if you've ever listened to an audio with any necklaces or jewelry, the sound is usually my Gengar necklace. Small spoiler. But we also have a Lucario mint. I'm sure the furries will love that, the opportunity to eat Lucario. And of course, I dropped it. And of course, oh, which one is this? Foxfire? Foxyfire? It's one of the new ones. I have to admit I'm not up to date on my Pokemon, but it's kind of like a Delphox? Deli? It's not like the Braxian one, but it's another one. I don't know, it's kind of cool though. But yes, I have a container of Pokemon mints, which I really enjoy, and let me just close the ball. Oh, sorry about that. Let me set this down here, and that is the first of my little souvenirs. Next is this. So on recommendation from my good buddy Salem, they directed me to a little bookstore filled with, like it's 3 different bookstores in about 3, like literally like 100 meters of each other, and probably like 50, and they all contain different things. So one's for like anime and manga, one is for like, what's it called, like the badges and the pins of things. There's an entire store just filled with like badges and pins of characters from different animes and different mangas and even some mobile games. If you ever want to see an entire floor dedicated to Ikemen Vampire, it's there. It's at K-Books. And the third store was filled with BL, which when I walked in I was like, oh, one of these stores is not like the others. Like the first two stores were very like calm, simple, innocent. Third one, you walk in, boom, wall covered in a yaoi print. Oh, could not believe it. But I did pick up something from one of the stores. It was not the BL one, but I picked up a little Mammon from Obey Me. A little like prop up figure of him. Not like a full anime one, but a little 2D figure. I thought he would be nice to keep me company on my desk as I work. He was always my favourite character in Obey Me. Even though I never really got into the game, I always liked him as a character. Because something about him being very greedy, but also very lazy at the same time, was strangely relatable. I just found that adorable. I just love idiots. I am morosexual. I am attracted to morons, which shall be my downfall. Then again, that's something that I feel like many of us can agree with, that being attracted to morons is its own sexuality. But yes, that is him you're hearing. He's actually pretty cute. The little still image I have of him is him shaking out a coin purse really angrily because it's empty and he looks absolutely distraught. But it's adorable and it's all chibi. He has like the giant head and the little body, which is really nice. I really like that style for, things to keep me company as I work, which is really nice. And I'm going to set him down in his new home on my desk right here. The next cool item from my Japan haul for all of you is actually this cool little pair of chopsticks I got from Don Quixote's, which is this like everything store. It's like got 6-7 stories and it has everything you can imagine. And I got this awesome pair of chopsticks because they're not just normal chopsticks. They are weeaboo chopsticks, and by that I mean they have Haku from Spirited Away on them. Not like human Haku though, but when he's a dragon, which is really cool. And they're really like good quality. They're made out of like this nice shade of kind of light wood, kind of I want to say like an off cream colour, a few shades down from cream, but with these blue tips, and it has Haku swirling around the tips, like wrapped around as you are holding the fat end. So you kind of looks like if you hold it right, that Haku is like wrapped around your finger, which is really cute. And at the same time as well, they're really just nice to own. And they have these little grips at the bottom because I'm a big kid. The grips are really nice though. They help with picking up food. I'm okay with chopsticks. I actually got taught to eat with chopsticks when I was a little kid, which is super fun, but I am not on the level of like Japanese people. I was there watching like people eat and I'm like, damn, you guys are so good. Like they're picking up like the little grains of rice and like doing the thing. It was impressive. It was really impressive. And my last item is this cool little coin I got from, actually second to last item. Wait, I've got my coat as well. Wait, scratch that. This is my second to last item. My second to last item is this cool little coin, which I don't think you can quite hear that great, maybe. But it is a little metal coin that I got. Let me see if I can flip it. coin flipping might actually sound pretty good. Oh, that one sounded crisp. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, that's actually kind of good. It is a cool little coin I got out of a press in Shibuya, and I went to the big famous crosswalks, and yes, it's so much like smaller than it looks in everywhere else. I guess that's just the thing when you visit monuments in real life, they look smaller. But yeah, I got to stand on like the little bridge like it was Persona, and I got to look down at the traffic on the little Shibuya crosswalks, and it was nice. And I went to a coin press and had a custom coin for 500 yen made, and it has my name on it, and I really like it, you know. It's nothing revolutionary, but it has, I guess it's a memento now, and it's one that I don't really ever want to lose. Maybe I'll keep it in my Pokeball after I eat all of the mints, because I have to admit, Gengar is very delicious. And last but by absolutely no means least, you all know that if I went to Japan, I was going to go to Harajuku, and if I went to Harajuku, I was going to spend money on clothes, because I have been desperately fiending for clothes for quite a long time, which is why I am going to give you guys a listen to this jacket I bought. It's so fluffy. This jacket is the single fluffiest thing I own. It's fluffier than my blankets, and I love it. Think of like the Macklemore like faux fur thrift shop big oversized thing, and then slim that down a little bit and turn it into a hoodie. It is a big fluffy hoodie with a bunch of like the kind of half sayings that sound good in Japanese translated to English. So it's all a little mismatched. Like has the stupid little phrases that don't make sense. Like find first, seek later, or juice. There's like juice dog written on like one of the arms, and I'm like, I don't know what this means, but like it looks cool. Oh, and it's all embroidered, so there's like these big patches of embroidery on there of like flowers and like lightning bolts, and it looks kind of like a 14-year-old scribbled on the back and like tried to do art. It looks like the drawings you used to do in your maths textbook when you were in school. It's like that, exactly. So it is beautiful though. And so warm. Honestly, I needed a winter coat, and this is perfect. It's this perfect shade of like pure white as well. It's like the shiniest white, and I love walking around with it because it's this big fluffy white hoodie that I strut around in, and it's so fluffy, and the hood covers like most of my head. So I literally just am one big ball of fluff, and it is incredible. And I have to admit, I have fallen asleep in this thing multiple times. It was the first night I actually got back from Japan. I forgot to turn my heating on, and there was a cold snap while I was away, so the entire outside was covered in snow, and I ended up falling asleep in the hoodie because how fluffy and warm it was. And I haven't done it since because I don't want to mess up the fluff, but it is beautiful, and I am touching it every chance I get, and yes, I love it. And that is my Japan haul. Things I brought back, things that were very cool, and things that did not give away any details of what I was up to. So, with that, that is the last of my goods up and seen to, the last of this merchant's wares. So I hope you all enjoyed this little bit of sound ASMR, a little bit of a ramble, and touching stuff, and tapping things, and all of that other very cool stuff. And, of course, wishing you all a wonderful Thanksgiving, if that's your thing, or just another